A Georgia State student opens up about their experience navigating through campus.
Hello, and welcome to Panther Report News. I'm BERRIAN.
And I'm Maya Grant. Construction is a delay for some. A Georgia State student with spastic diplegic cerebral palsy paves a way for herself despite the minimal accommodations she says are available. PRN's Kevin Sanchez has more on the story.
If I have a class at 11, I try to be up by like 8:30 just so I can have that gap to find a way to get to class. Like I'll have at least 2 ways to get to every class just in case one way doesn't work. I have spastic diplegic cerebral palsy, which is basically lack of oxygen to the brain before or shortly after birth, which caused my muscles to not develop all the way. You know how we have like emergency alerts when there's like a robbery or, you know, an accident of some sort? I think we should have that specifically for students who are registered with the Office of Disability, because sometimes buses aren't running, elevators don't work, and I won't know this until I get there. The elevator, it's by the library and it goes down for you to get to Langdale. They had it shut down the other day, and so I'm sitting there and I'm pressing the button and it's not coming. I'm like, okay, it's been 10 minutes. So obviously the elevator's not working. It just depends on the day, the weather. Sometimes rain is so bad I can't go to class because I'll slip and fall. Sometimes ramps are closed off. Like Langdale is really bad right now. There's a ramp on the first floor that's completely blocked off by construction. So it just depends. If we had something to let us know, I feel like it would be better. Georgia State Disability Services tends to go off of your IEP in high school. Well, they are very helpful when it comes to like succeeding in classes, but sometimes it's hard for me to even get to class. I think that it's very important to remember that disability is fluid. It affects a lot of people in a lot of different ways. Not everybody has the same disability. I know a lot of people who wanted to go to Georgia State and they're like, well, they're not ADA accessible all the way, or they don't keep up with code, so I can't go there. But if this is a school you want to go to, you should be able to come regardless of the type of school it is. So, yeah.
PRN has reached out to Georgia State's Access and Accommodation Center for a sit-down interview, but was unable to schedule one after attempts. But in an emailed statement to PRN, they say, quote, due to the unique size and sprawling location of Georgia State University, we may not always realize there is a barrier until someone brings it to our attention. Then we begin planning for mitigation of that barrier.